We have a pair of nasty railroad track vines hanging on an electrical wire on a hot summer day, 2005. Nike Shox VC, aka Vince Carter, 5s in the Carolina blue colorway. Now these things, they're yellowing, they're talking, they've been through the mill. And I was so eager to get these things soaked and clean that I totally forgot to record footage on how disgusting these joints were. And that blue liquid around the curled toe box is detergent. And keep in mind, when I picked these up at the post office, the seller sent these shoes to me in a Tide box, so it only makes sense that I soak these joints. I guess there's different uses for empty Tide boxes out there, including shipping raunchy sneakers through the postal service. And here's pictures from the listing of a seller that I purchased these from online. And these shoes look beat to death. However, I do see potential in these, so stay tuned and watch this video to the end. And guys, YouTube, YT, enjoy the video. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of Sneaker Files. I'm Flava for the Soul, and this is Sneaker Files episode 4, and we got these Nike Shox VC Vs on the work table, cleaned and ready for a full reglue restoration of the outsole in a new form of some sneakers getting their groove back. As you can see, the outsoles have already been pulled off these sneakers, and as far as the uppers, I really don't think I would throw paint on these just because the upper material has a pearly vinyl type of material, and I think it would look straight trash if you were to throw a coat of paint on it. And as for me, I like to keep my restorations as original as possible. So most of the time it's usually a deep cleaning of the sneakers and a reglue of any sort of part on the shoe that needs regluing or rebonding to the sneaker itself, like midsoles and outsoles. So with these sneakers, we've already removed the outsoles, and we're going to need to clean all the glue off from the bottom of the uppers and remove all the accent pieces like the transparent plastic guard and the VC logo rubber piece right there. So you guys, I'll catch you on the next scene with the next steps. So guys, we removed the plastic transparent piece that connects to the rear shocks portion of the uppers, and we've removed all the glue from half of the upper bottoms of the sneaker, and we removed the glue from the outsole, top of the outsoles, as well as that piece right there, which is the rubber wings piece that you see from the bottom of the shoes. And just to remind you guys, if you guys don't know already, that use acetone to remove the glue from these shoes. Just be careful when rubbing. And you guys, these restorations do take a long time, so you want to do the job right. So you want to remove all the parts that you see when disassembling, and you want to clean those and get them prepped for reglue later on, otherwise you will regret it. So you guys, you want to be safe when doing these restorations. Wear rubber gloves, wear a face mask, and work in a well ventilated area. And we've got these transparent pieces glued down to the rear shock portion of the shoe. We've removed all the glue from the bottom of the uppers with our acetone, and we re-glued our wings piece to the rubber outsole of the sneakers, and they are all intact. And I also want to let you guys know that I did make the outsoles a little bit whiter, and I attempted to remove the yellowing with Salon Care 40. So you guys, as a reminder, we are using Infinity Barge Cement to reglue all these pieces back onto the sneakers. And now we are reaching the finish line, progressing even further into this restoration. And now we have to reglue the outsoles back onto the uppers. And you guys know the drill. You take your barge cement and apply 2 thin layers on each surface, letting the glue on both layers cure for several hours. And on the last layer, you're going to want to reheat the glue on both surfaces with a heat gun to reactivate the glue. Then you are ready to bond. What's up again, y'all? Back at it with another food adventure. And if you've watched my episodes before, said it once and I'll say it again, I have these little food scenes that I call the food segments, and maybe we should change the name to something else. Oh my gosh, she's grabbing that piece of food with her bare hands, and now she's grabbing it with the tongs. Well, whatever. I didn't even come here for that, but I guess I don't mind it for now. But I like to show you guys and share you guys my food experiences because I do like food, and it keeps these videos a little interesting, gives you guys a little break, gives myself a little break. Today for this food segment scene, I'm here at my local Oriental supermarket, and there's a little section in the market where they sell dim sum. And if you don't know what dim sum is a form of Chinese food which is bite size, and it comes in different variations, and you'll see here in this scene, but primarily it's just a bite size piece of food, and it's pretty reasonable here. You can get 3 for a couple of dollars, and you get more than enough for under $10. But I probably came here today for, as you see right there, the sesame balls and the rice cakes.
Say what?
And usually I grab all types of different variations on here in this buffet like little area. But today I was really just craving rice cakes and sesame balls for my late night snack during the times I'm working late when I'm hungry. But I pretty much tried everything in this section of the store where they sell dim sum, and it's pretty good, but it's not the healthiest, guys. So I don't eat this all the time. I eat this once in a while, or if I'm in the area. And like some of this stuff, there's like a mix. There's a Chinese, I think that's a Chinese donut right there. Then you have like these egg pancakes. I don't know the particular names, but I've tried that where it has like the green pepper on top with the shrimp, and the eggplant with the shrimp cake or crab cake, and this tofu. I've tried pretty much everything in this line, and I would say it's pretty good, but it is very greasy. And that to the right there, that looks like a big yellow like gelatin cube. I won't touch that because that just looks deadly in my opinion, and I don't think I could even like down something like that. But I say like stick with the shrimp. Anything with shrimp or crab on top of it's pretty good. And to the left is like a rice ball with shrimp inside of it. And you know, there's different ones here, guys. If you don't like it, don't get it again. Here's a menu. You can't really see it, but like I said before, 3 for $2.70. You feel me? And that's pretty reasonable. I don't know how reasonable it can get, but it's pretty cool, you know. And they are bite-sized, but to tell you the truth, it's not like one bite and then you down it. It's really like, I would say 2-3 bites and then you down it. But yeah, this is my little Oriental spot that I go to. Right there is the pork buns to the left. Those are pretty good. Then there goes some pot stickers. everyone's had pot stickers, hopefully, and more variations of dim sum. There goes my sesame balls. And thank you guys for joining me for another food segment in my Sneaker Files episodes. So now let's get back to the video. So decided to change the laces on these joints and put some brand new ones and bring them back to that factory look, replacing those stank baby blue Carolina laces that were on there already. And we over here at the spot and we trying to get them kiwi joints, coke white, oval, 54-inch laces to replace them with. And we will have these joints looking pretty. And if you don't know where we at and you're not familiar with those yellow tags, I don't know where you been. I don't even know if you from here. I don't know if you're from Earth, but guess what? That's where we at. It's cheap. I decided to use these raggedy Carolina laces and make use of them and cannibalize some of the parts off of it. So I decided to grab the metal lace tips and spruce up these coke white laces that we are replacing by swapping over the metal lace tips, and now they looking saucy. Also, some of them you can pull off with your bare hands, others you can't. So you might have to use a pair of needle nose pliers like I did right here to yank them off the old laces. And also, if you're having trouble putting them on, you might have to push them up against something like I did right here, where I took the lace tips and pushed them against the top surface of the workbench. And now you're going to want to take your needle nose pliers and crimp the metal lace tips onto your new laces just to make them secure and fasten. But these laces still got these shoes looking whooped. So I ended up doing what I told you guys I was not going to do at the beginning of this episode, and that was to paint these sneakers. So you're going to need a few things to do this. You're going to need some masking tape to cover up those areas you do not want paint on. You're going to need a few paint brushes. You want different type of tips to get that detail work. And since we're painting just the front toe box, which is like a synthetic type of suede material, you're going to need some textile medium to mix with your Carolina blue acrylic paint. And what the medium does, if you don't know, is that it helps the acrylic paint, since we're dyeing it, that material, that Carolina blue material, it helps it adhere to that material a little better, makes it a little watery, and it turns it into more of a dye type of application. And with this mixture, you want to take, I believe, 2 parts acrylic paint to 1 part of the textile medium, and you want to go ahead and mix that. And that's what I'm doing right here in the little screen to your upper left corner. And I think with this mixture I actually added just a little bit more of the textile medium because I wanted to make it a little bit watery on the watery side, because I wanted to turn it into more of a dye, and that's what we did. So we're going away at that front panel, the Carolina front panel, and later we'll be doing the uppers and adding a few coats of paint to the upper panels. But you guys, you want to mix this paint really well, or this mixture really well, before you apply to your application. And this stuff works really well on any other type of materials that you find on shoes other than leather or like vinyl. So we're now getting into painting the uppers with that white acrylic paint. And we're using Angelus white acrylic paint. You could use any type of acrylic paint. I suggest throwing 2 or more coats onto your leather application. You need a paintbrush, and you also need some either the leather preparer and deglazer from Angelus or some acetone, and you'll need some masking tape. And guys, just get right down to it. So you guys, I'm touching up those Nike Shox at the front toe box of the sneakers, and I used some silver metallic acrylic paint by the Angelus brand and a fine tip paintbrush. Now you guys, we're to the last step of the sneaker repaint, and what we're doing is applying a protective clear coat. And I wanted to make these semi-glossy, so I chose the number 600 by Angelus brand, which is the acrylic finisher. And I like to apply it with a larger bristled paintbrush. And what you do is apply 2 thin coats throughout the entire shoe, and this will give it that semi-gloss protective coat to the white base layers.
Play this record as frequently as possible.
Earlier.
And as it becomes easier for you, play the record once a day or as needed.
It always feels like I have this powerful energy, an energy so appealing that when I walk into a room, I light that room up. My energy is so electrifying and so dominant that it overtakes anyone and anything around
Just
me.
another one, yo, I'm that one, the livest one. The chosen one, arms like guns, so flamboyant, the extravagant one. Aura, brighter than the sun, light, the tatted one, blasted like an Englishman. Never busted, always stay hustling, sucker, I'm the general, electric and custard.
My aura glows so bright that when I'm in the dark, I bring the light. There's never any need for a candle, cause I generate that fire in the night.
You just another one, yo, I'm that one. You just another one, yo, I'm that one. You just another one, yo, I'm that one.
When I'm in my ride with my girl by my side, we look at each other in the eyes, we both smile. That's when you know it's all love.
Cruising in my photo, tinted window, hat is polo, energy's a crescendo, I stay low key, nobody knows me, my girl.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Hit up that comment section down below and let me know what you guys think about the sneakers and this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new and if you're interested in these type of videos. Also, you guys, share this video if you like this video. Also, follow me on all my social media. Hit up anotherretrothing.com for all your vintage and retro goods. I'm Flava for the Soul. This is Sneaker Files episode 4. See you on the next episode of Sneaker Files. I'm out. Holla.